Look at oil. Oil has gone to 81.7 levels, 81.75 to be precise, with the market open today, and since then it has started to retrace. Now remember, this is the reason for the production cut news, which has caused this rise. However, it is once again trying to retrace. At the same time, natural gas has breached 2.1 levels, has gone to 2.06 levels there. And remember, for crude, I had told very multiple times, and I have told you specifically many times, 82.6 zone is the zone it needs to break in order to confirm a reversal. Remember, it is still very much fail to break this zone. I will look forward to, if it does, certainly bullishness is there, and then it is going to fly high once again. A rally is seen, else a retracement is possible. So now what to expect today? Which position you should take trading crude oil and net gas? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon, which keeps you updated with the daily analysis for crude oil and net gas. Second update will be released before the US session. Do watch that also. Let's start. First, we'll look into crude oil, followed with net gas. Now, look at the hourly charts of oil there. See a sharp bullish move, achieving the highs at 81.8, and then retracement since then. Also, lower highs, lower lows. I'll wait for it to break past. See, on the upside, it needs to stay above 81, then confirm that it is going to look forward to 82, 82.6. 81 is the only level above which I can recommend you to buy and stay long. Else, there is a possibility that breaking below 79.2, you can expect 78.5, and below that it can try to drop further till towards 77, 76 levels. Now remember, there is a huge gap which needs to be filled, and it can take its time to fill this gap. Stochastic is overbought. Looking down here, the MACD is started to converge. It is extremely bullish right now, looking upwards, and it has achieved extreme higher levels. Possibility for it to converge, crossover, and enter into sell exist. See, RSI is extremely overbought, and it may try to look down here. Now look at 2-hour chart. Likewise, on the 2-hour charts, we have seen lower highs, higher lows. This is a breakout, and I think this breakout may stay, and this can continue here, but then we have to be watchful there. This is the effect of the news, and news can bring volatility, and hence it can give you good swings. But yes, a good buy entry is only above 81 levels, above which you can stay long. Remember, it is trading outside Bollinger Bands. We can see a pullback. You can sell at 79.4 level. 79.2 also is a good level, but rather I'll say 79.4. Expect 79.2 and 79 and 878.4 and 78 levels. These are going to remain a very, very good support. Below that, 77, 76 are the next. It will fall into the trend which it was trading in. The stochastic is overbought, now started to look down. The MACD is extremely divergent and bullish. It may start to converge. The RSI is overbought, so everything has gone overbought. Certainly, with such an extreme rise, everything must on the near-term time frame will go overbought here, and that is what has happened. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, see lower highs, lower lows, and once it breaks past 79, certainly you can expect that we may see further downward move. And see, there is huge gap which needs to be filled. The previous closing were close to 76 levels, and it needs to fill this gap. Possibility exists that it can try to do so, but right now we have to be watchful. So 81 is the only level. Beyond that, one can stay bullish, else it may try to retrace a bit. Stochastic is overbought. The MACD is divergent and bullish. It is still looking up. The RSI is overbought here. And if you look at 4-hour chart, similar is the observation on the 4-hour chart. I'll wait for it to break past the 79.81 zone. Completely is going to stay crucial here. The stochastic is certainly overbought. The MACD is RSI is extremely overbought. The MACD is also divergent and bullish, and it is achieved near-term high levels here. Possibility of it to retrace exists. However, be cautious and attentive till 81. Do not consider this as bullish, and a slight bearishness below 79 may prevail. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily chart, see it has achieved the highs there close to 81.7 levels, and see this is the resistance level we had seen many times. And I told you also specifically that 82.6 zone, you have to be watchful there. It has precisely achieved those levels, and now it has started to resume its downward journey. Still, see, this is a news effect, and a production cut can also increase, but it does not mean that the demand is going to increase. And see, the inventory, if it rises, certainly there is, once the inventory started to rises in US, certainly the prices are going to fall drastically again. So production cut does not only mean that the demand will increase, it does not ensure an increase in demand, and hence we have to be watchful here with the hypothesis that a production cut is always going to increase the prices here. Now see, on the daily chart, the stochastic is overbought, the MACD is extremely divergent and bullish and looking upwards. This is something I had told you several times, that see, it has achieved the bottom, it is looking forward to an upward move. Already it has achieved a high, probably tomorrow or today itself it may start to converge again. RSI is also looking upwards and staying bullish. So first, buy entry I will recommend is only above 81 levels. Yes, till that time I will not recommend you to buy oil here. Those who want to risk a little can buy at 80.4 levels and expect 80.8, 81 as a very very good resistance, and only above 81 little more bullishness can be expected. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 79.4. However, 78.8, 79 zone first support, and then 78.4, 78 levels is the next support. If it breaks below 78, further bearishness is going to be seen, and then it is going to stay bearish for the day. So take your trades accordingly in between 80.4 and 79.4 for this $1. At least do not take trade. Those who are taking a buy entry should be alert till 81, and those who are taking a sell entry should be cautious of 79 and 78 levels. So take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at net gas. Now see, net gas has given a breakout today, breaking below 2.1 levels and has gone close to 2.06. It has shown its intent that it can try to achieve further lows in this month. Breakout is certainly seen. Now look at this, there is a gap which is need to be filled, and it is trying to enter into the gap above 2.15 levels, 2.16 levels you can buy, and then you can expect 2. See, above 2.1516 levels, certainly you can expect that 2.2 levels might get achieved, and it may try to fill the gap there. So that is the only level beyond which you can expect it to recover. And anyways, below 2.1 it is a good sell again, where you can expect 2.05 and $2 levels. Now see, the stochastic has started to diverge and look upwards. The MACD is already looking down here, but the peak is done, and probably the candle may start to converge. The RSI is trading at comfortable levels here, and if you look to our chart, see, after a tail it is started to give you steps. See, there is a good resistance there, it is getting at around 2.13 levels, and see, steps are also diminishing body size. So first thing is it has to break above, rather I will say, why not buy at 2.14 itself, then expect 2.16, 2.2 levels as a good resistance. So 2.14 should be a good level for you to take a buy entry, and at the same time 2.1 is the only sell entry for the day. The stochastic has dropped a bit, the MACD is again crossing over for a sell on the 2-hour chart, the RSI is already trading at bottom, and if you look at the 3-hour chart, on the 3-hour charts to see increasing body size, sharp tail, possibly staying above 2.14, you can expect that we may see further bullishness for 2.16 and 2.2 levels. The stochastic looking down, the MACD trying to converge crossover for a sell, RSI already trading at bottom. And if you look at 4-hour chart, similar is the observation on the 4-hour charts here. Stochastic looking down, the MACD is in green, however trying to converge. The RSI is already trading at bottom, and if you look at the daily chart, now see, on the daily charts, first it has breached the 2.1 support, second this is almost at the bottom of the channel, third it can still reverse and trade bullish, and hence you can buy at 2.14 levels. The MACD is in red, it can converge crossover. The RSI is looking down trying to trade bearish, and the stochastic is very near to the bottom there. So considering this, you can buy at 2.14, expect 2.16, 2.2 levels as the next resistance, and beyond 2.2 it may start to fly again. And on the downside below 2.1, one can stay short for 2.05, 2, and once it breaches 2, stay short, stay bearish for the month, and probably we are looking forward to 1.8, 1.6 zone. Take your trades accordingly, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch 21 starting on 10th of April. Reserve your seats now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my Signals channel. Reach out to me for more details. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.